Boom.
Okay, we finished with that. We finished with the ring. Hey people, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Welcome to No Filter Football, the place where we talk shit about everybody, everyone, and especially this little midget, man. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are good.
All good.
Oh man, it's good. It's good. We've been getting through the international week slowly but surely. We're almost there, guys.
We're reunited,
we are.
and it feels so good. That's what we're here.
Reunited.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, copyright. Copyright. Don't do that. Yeah.
You can do 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Yeah.
First of all, Will, how you doing? We haven't said hi to Will.
I'm good.
You're good. Life is good.
Good food. Yeah, had some good food.
Same as you. You know what I had to do, Will? I had spaghetti and steak. Man.
Oh, good.
It was delicious. What did you have?
I had peri chicken and noodles.
I don't know what peri chicken. What is peri chicken, man?
Yeah, what is peri
Spicy
chicken?
chicken.
Yeah.
Is that
Spicy chicken.
Ah, okay, got you.
Did they give you everything you needed, Will, or did they forget something?
No. It was homemade this time. Homemade.
Ah,
Oh,
oh.
wow.
There you go.
We're
Proud of
upgrading.
you,
Will,
man.
moving up in this world.
What about you, man?
Man,
How you doing?
I,
Today, how you doing? Yeah,
I'm doing good, dude. Funny enough, I actually ate before the stream too. I had some cauliflower pizza. That was nice and delicious. Homemade cauliflower pizza.
That's very progressive of you, man. That's very progressive of you.
Homemade
Look,
cauliflower
man,
pizza.
I gotta watch my carbs. That's it.
All you need to do is eat that on a rainbow flag plate, man, and you're good, man. You're the most progressive person in this chat, man.
How did you know?
Slims, how are you, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's just no football means listen. It's back to feeling like Lampard days, man, where you're just not looking forward to the next day. But I can't wait for Tuchel.
I prefer no football than watching Lampard teams play, man. To be honest, at least there's no heartbreak. Andrew, how are you, man? How are you feeling?
I was good until Marshall described what he was having for dinner. I mean, all he needs to do next is while he's eating his dinner is pleasure
It's
himself to a
delicious.
Care Bears video. Do you know what I mean?
With a feather as well.
How did you know?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Cauliflower pizza. Might as well just eat a shit in a box or something.
I also had
Ketchup on eggs, man.
I also had the red eye as
You
well,
put
man.
ketchup on eggs. Wait, what's wrong with ketchup on eggs?
Oh my God!
Oh man,
Good
what's
Lord.
ketchup? No, what's it's like saying what's right with freedom, man. That's how ridiculous you sound, man.
Look, you make a nice little fried egg, sausage, bacon, and cheese burrito. You put some ketchup in there, man. Salt, pepper.
Why not salsa?
Delicious.
Why not
That's
salsa?
how we do it. Salsa too, if you want. But
Marshall, next you're going to say Rory's not a bad guy after all. Jesus Christ.
I won't go that far.
Lampard's a good manager, bro. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
He did say that. Until a point, man.
No, I didn't.
Marshall,
No, I
next,
didn't.
Marshall,
Shut the
next
fuck-
you're going to say Lampard would have won more games if fans were in the stadium. That's
Oh
what
wait.
you're
Wait, he did say that. He did say that, though.
Yeah, I already said that actually.
People in the chat. Let's do the formalities. How are you guys feeling in the chat? Are you guys good? Write me how you're feeling, man.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
we're not going to tell you if we care, but tell us if you how you feel.
I mean,
Can I just say?
if I like you, I would tell you I care. I mean, yeah.
Someone said that Rory's their favorite YouTuber. Listen, it's not going to be a good video to watch, my friend. It's not going to. I'm telling you right now.
If Rory is your favorite YouTuber, you've made some bad decisions in life.
You're opening your eyes tonight if Rory's your favorite YouTuber.
Yeah, I'm not taking.
Or making you cry, either or.
Saying Rory is your favorite YouTuber is like saying salt is your favorite fucking seasoning, man. That's how fucking bland you are, man. Jesus Christ. Hey everyone, what do you think about Chelsea offering a week for Haaland? Haaland would be nice, but yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
It's worth it. Fine.
Yeah.
Lampard is the best ever Chelsea manager, man. You smoking, man. You high. Chris, Rory is my idol, man. Why is your idol so small, man? That's that. Alex, Aguero is leaving City confirmed. We know.
Yeah,
Rory is a lost case. He is. Lampard is a growing coach. And
Look, he wasn't ready.
Yeah. Hey, you know Aguero is my favorite ever striker, man. I would love Aguero, but he's a lot older than me, man, which I'm surprised about. I thought he's quite young.
Just
He's
because
like 44.
he's shorter doesn't mean he's younger.
No, he is younger. He's like 44, man. How old do you think I am, man?
He's 32.
Oh, I thought he was 32.
Yeah, he's 32.
He's 33, isn't he? Something like
32.
Yeah.
He's in his
Wait,
30s.
Someone saying Lampard's a growing coach. No, my friend. Lampard, the only thing that's growing about Lampard is Rogaine membership, man. That's the only thing. That's facts.
that. He's 32.
I hope Sledge is wrong. I hope you're wrong, man. I hope 10 years from now he'll win at least like
we're
an
already
FA
at
Cup.
30. We're already at 30 likes, and we've not even started the video. So
Oh, that's great,
You know.
man. That's good.
we're already at 30
That's
likes.
good, man.
Hey, Xavi's a manager now. I don't know if you guys know that. Xavi's now finally Mönchengladbach manager now.
We said championship, Mason Gamer. Show some respect. We said championship.
Wait,
yeah?
did you say Xavi Alonso is actually doing it?
Not
Wait,
Xavi
who-
Alonso,
No,
the other
Xavi.
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 Barcelona.
Oh,
Barcelona.
No, Xavi's been a manager for a while at Qatar.
In, what,
No, but
Saudi
now he's in
Arabia?
Mönchengladbach.
Is he in Saudi Arabia or something like
He's
that?
gonna take over Marcus Rose, whatever his name was.
Marco
Rosen-
Rose. Marco.
Rocco, Rocco
Now,
Morris.
now I know
Morris,
he's. Now I
whatever.
know this guy's
Morris.
trolling. This guy's proper trolling now.
Jody Morris, whatever.
Proper tactics, man. Cardio and vibes, man.
No, Jody
Look,
Morris
man,
is
cross
Jody-
inshallah is a proper tactic at the end of
Jody
the day.
Morris is getting cash in hand, going to every pub in London, getting tossed. You know, tossed
Jesus.
overboard. You know.
Bro, you know what? I bet you Jody Morris can't get a drink without showing his ID, man. That's how fucking ridiculous that guy looks, man.
Well, he can't go. He can't go to roller coasters, man. It's not
He
right.
can't, man. He can't. Unless
He's
you hold
smaller
really
than-
tight into the fold, man.
He's smaller than Aguero, man. And Aguero is
He's smaller than Kante, man. He's smaller than Kante, man.
Oh, happy birthday, Kante! By the way, happy birthday to Kante.
Happy birthday.
And go to
Happy
Kante's
birthday, Conte. Hopefully your hamstring feels better.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
happy birthday, Kante. I hope your hair grows back. Let's go, man. Let's start this.
I wish you
start
luck
this.
in your exams. I wish you luck in your exams. I'll do this anyway. I'll take them off. There you go. There we go. Let me back. Yeah.
Not gonna take your glass off. What did he say? I would like you to wish. Thank you.
Good luck in your exams, Abdi. Good luck in your exams.
I hope you study, Abdi.
Yeah.
Don't fail like me, man. Lampard should use tactics, man.
Yeah, don't do the failing thing.
Yeah, don't do it. Not recommended, man.
All
Not
right.
recommended.
Shall we
Let's
start
get it
so I don't have to
started.
look at this odd face anymore? These DSLs.
Let's
Jesus.
start this. So how are we gonna do it, boys? We're gonna do it like 2 minutes at a time. Each
Well,
we're gonna read.
just play it
we're gonna
until
read-
something comes up and then pause it.
Whenever you feel
Yeah,
like stopping
true.
it, Kai, yeah, just stop it.
Yeah, he's gonna waffle a lot, man. He does that. He waffles like a lot of times. Let's go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
What a night I have had. I've been at
Can you guys hear?
watching Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe my eyes. Chelsea are in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Istanbul is potentially on the horizon, and I can't believe it. What an outstanding result that is. And I'm sitting here taking it all in. You know, I've been at the kickoff with Lawrence and Elliot and everybody. I've come home, I've had a nice drop of whiskey, and I've suddenly thought, we need to have a chat
Weird flex, but okay.
about Thomas Tuchel. He has come into Chelsea and has totally rejuvenated the side. I mean, I made my feelings at the time very clear.
Who would have thought, boys, that a good manager can make the team play better? Who would have fucking
like-
thought, isn't it?
Like no shit, Sherlock.
Oh,
At least he's admitting it, though. At least he's admitting. There's other Chelsea fans that are like, I don't see a difference.
I don't see. I don't see. What's the
Yeah,
difference
ESPN
between 4th and 9th? What's the difference? The same
Stevie
thing.
Nicol. It's
You know
the
what
worst.
they say we're too boring now. You know, we're too boring. We
Oh,
just
man.
pass the ball. That's all we do.
We're pragmatic. We're
Yeah,
pragmatic. There's no difference between how we play under Lampard and how we play under Tuchel. Stevie Nicol.
Instead of losing to Bayern Munich 4-0, we're winning. We're actually
You
winning
know what?
games now.
Can I talk about Stevie Nicol, man? I mean, he's not a bad pundit, man, but he has stupid ass opinions, and he looks like an '80s lesbian, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Nobody wants to listen to
God.
him anymore. Man. Let's continue with the video, shall we?
I just
Marshall,
pictured that.
You know what I'm talking about. If you guys watch. If you guys watch Role Models, I don't know if you guys watch Role Models, the movie Role Models.
Yeah.
That lady from the healthcare, that's what she looks like to me, man.
Oh
From
my
the-
Oh my god.
He's a face piercing, man. That's it.
Let's continue, man. Oh.
I love Frank Lampard. I backed Frank Lampard entirely.
No.
And I think that sacking him was premature. That being said, what Thomas Tuchel has done can exist separately. You know, I love Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard will forever be a Chelsea great and is,
We get it, man.
for me, the greatest asset that Chelsea have ever had. But in the Venn diagram of Lampard and Tuchel, there is no grey area. You know, we can see them as separate. And what Thomas Tuchel has done for Chelsea is, well, I mean, it's breathtaking. It's actually record breaking. It is truly unbelievable. When you think now that he is 13 games into his Chelsea tenure, the only opposition player who scored against us is Minamino. It's unbelievable. It's the best thing that's ever happened to the club in terms of results. I don't think any manager has ever landed at Chelsea and has had such a drastic impact. Unbeaten in 13 games in all competitions. It's actually mind-blowingly good, especially when you weigh up the fact that as individuals, you know,
Well, like, why did he breathe like that, man? That's the fucking creepy ass brain, man.
the sum of the parts isn't especially good. You know, when we look at our defence as individuals, we know that there are frailties there, and yet we have turned it.
But isn't that what a good manager does, though, right? Like you take up like you take away the weaknesses and you cover them up by the strength, right? Like you make the weaknesses not as visible as your strength, which is why we needed a good manager, like rather than this idiot, man, that we had no fucking clue what he was doing, man. He just that's Lampard most of the time, man.
Are you joking?
Well,
Kai would
fucking bald enough fucking spot on his head, man.
Kai would destroy Rory in the press conference. Let alone
Well, all I have to do is go like this. He tries to punch me, I just go like this. That's it. He misses. Just go like this.
Just a quick blow, man. He'll fly. You know what I mean?
Oh man. But yeah, man. Like, what do you guys think about this bullshit? Like that he's actually surprised that Lampard he's doing better than Lampard, man.
Well, I've always thought his comments were fraudulent anyway. Because remember when he said get Roman out, and then his next video he's wearing the new Chelsea white strip, whatever it said, 180 or whatever on it. This guy is all about clickbait and everything like that. You know what I mean? I've never thought, you know, I always knew this was going to happen. I'm slightly disappointed it happened so soon, but you know, he's just.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. But he's just a wanker.
No,
he's just a wanker. He's just a tosser. My whole thing with him, Kai, is when online now, when people think of Chelsea fans, he's the first face that appears, and I don't want that. I don't want that for Chelsea fans. You know what I mean?
Especially with those fucking baggy ass eyes, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This guy contradicts himself more than an unfaithful man.
Yeah, he needs to get some sleep rather than jack off to Lampard compilations, man. But that's what it is.
Into this stingy, ruthless, efficient back line.
Oh.
And full credit has to go to Thomas Tuchel. It's an amazing feat.
Bro, he's keep doing the Elena thing with every fucking thing, man. It's like every time he says a word, he has to play with his hair, man.
Goddamn, put a hat on or something.
And the fact that now, I mean, I may be getting slightly ahead of myself. It could be the fact that I've had a nice night with the boys on the kickoff, or the whiskey talking.
Wonder what they did with the fucking boys, man.
Is it wrong for me to dream of Istanbul?
Brian Power drove him.
And if there are, the credit collectively belongs with one man, and that is Thomas Tuchel. It is unprecedented that somebody could do this. I think when you look how he has come in, not an easy place to come in, following a legend like that. I think the way he's conducted himself in interviews, you know, I was always very impressed with the.
Wait a minute.
I think it's actually a very easy way to come in.
I was just about to say.
I mean, it's not easy due to the circumstance that he came mid-season to a Chelsea that was ninth. There's obviously a lot of issues in the background, but at the same time, he came to arguably like the worst experienced coach at Chelsea's history under Roman Abramovich, at least, right? So I think it's a much like the reason that this was such a noticeable difference in the first few weeks is because of like the novice that Lampard was compared to this guy. It's just that the gap was so big that you can easily notice it. I've said it since day one. Our team is not a bad team. It's a very like high quality squad with like high ceilings. He just didn't know how the fuck to use it. What do you guys think?
No, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I think the team was just misguided under Lampard. When you're comparing someone who's 3 years into his coaching career, this one being the third year, versus like 75% of the FIFA Federation's managers and all that stuff, like I'm pretty sure you would notice a difference if any experienced manager would have just came into Chelsea. There would have been tactics. There would have been,
You know what's weird?
Guidance.
Do you know what's weird? He's literally spoken about how he can separate the fact between his love for Lampard and now for Tuchel as a manager, but when criticising Lampard, he couldn't separate his
Player from the manager.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, I don't like hating on Lampard. To be fair, I know because if you're sending him abuse and calling him and saying he's, and I'm not saying anyone here, but I've seen on Twitter people not calling him a legend and that, then there's no real way that you can't really say separate the. But I mean, for criticism, you have to separate. You have to, because obviously Lampard's, in my opinion, our greatest ever player.
Oh no!
I think so as well.
Real, you're wrong. I was told on the stream yesterday. I'm not. Last week, because I would separate them two. Because I criticised Lampard, I was criticising a player legend of Lampard. Even though I said several times I wasn't, but then I was told that I'm not a proper Chelsea fan. So but I get that.
That's I've said it like a few times, and I say it 1,000 fucking times again, man. Any guy with a little bit of fucking testosterone in his body can separate emotions from fucking from logic, man. If you can separate logic from emotions, then
Johnny is not like Rory.
I can't fucking help you, man.
But can I just say,
you're a Lampard inner, but you're not to Rory level. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no one's
the thing is, we're not saying don't have emotions in football, right? That's not what I'm saying. Obviously, emotions come with football, but I'm saying, when it comes to things like business, because hiring managers and sacking managers is business, right? So when it comes to that, that's when you separate emotions. That's when you have the common sense to realize, listen, my club is the most important thing, and the person in charge of my club as a manager will affect my fate as a supporter. So that's why you separate it and you think, okay, this guy isn't doing well enough. Doesn't matter who he is.
Exactly.
Boom, replace him.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the club comes first, man. Doesn't matter which persona you are. If you're the manager, if you're the owner, if you're not doing what's the best for the club, then you are the issue and you need to be replaced, man.
It's the key decisions where you have to separate emotions and be objective.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody else want to add something till now? Or should I just go ahead? Continue.
Go ahead.
Go for it, man.
The way that he spoke about Frank Lampard, I think they were planning on meeting when the time is right. But it wasn't easy to land at Chelsea and get this sort of momentum. He's drilled them well, and it's now incredible because we feel now that top 4 is on the horizon.
No shit, fucking Sherlock, man. Jesus Christ, man. No, like. Did any of us come into the season and thought that our team is not good enough to get top 4?
No.
I predicted us to get 3rd.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I predicted us from the very beginning with Lampard to get 2nd place.
I said challenge and eventually finish 3rd. Yeah.
Exactly, challenge. The most
So why is this minion all of a sudden saying we're none of us?
You know what's hilarious too?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we were in 4th place when he made this video. So he's saying, I can imagine us being in 4th place. Of course, because you are in 4th place.
Marshall, this was made after the Atletico game.
Yeah.
This was made after the Atletico game. So.
We were in 4th place by then, weren't there? Weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
It's it's so easy to say, I can imagine us being in top 4 when you're already in the top 4.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you know why this guy's a flip-flop, by the way? Yeah.
Yeah, because under Lampard he said, we're not going to get top 4. We should keep him and give him till this season.
Yeah.
I don't think this guy... Bro, I think this guy, he doesn't know what he wants from life. I just this guy is confused, bro. He's confused.
He's having a midlife crisis. That's what he's.
Listen, the reason he's a flip-flop, is because this guy. It took him one match, I know how important the match was. It was a very important match, but it took him one match to go from previous video where he's saying, "Oh, we're boring, we can't score goals," to look at Tuchel, we could get to the final now.
The video before it, man, literally one day. Was it 1 day or 2 days before it? The 888 video thing, yeah. It's just, man, this guy, man. I swear, man, he has more estrogen than his fucking wife or girlfriend, whatever the fuck he has in his house. The guy is just his emotions just go up and down, man. It's like he was on his period, man. Jesus
He just
Christ.
has extra estrogen laying around the
Yeah,
house.
yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. He's too flip
Fix it up.
floppy, man.
Pushes his face with it.
He's more he flip flops with his opinions more than he flip flops his hair from the right side to the left side, man. Jesus fucking Christ.
I think that's very achievable. The FA Cup is, there to be won, and I mean, I could be getting ahead of myself.
Am I the only one who don't give a flying fuck about the FA Cup, man?
No,
That's
I
just a
do.
general
I
question.
care. I do care.
It's a
about
trophy.
I care about it. The team, they're a young team. They need a trophy. It's a good confidence boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kai, don't
Just so they
forget,
can have some accomplishment.
how much did Mourinho
Yeah.
care about the League Cup? He cared about it so much because
Yeah,
it's all that
But
mentality.
you know it's different though, because the League Cup you win it and you
Yeah.
can still continue with the season. That's why
Yeah, yeah.
everyone wanted to win the league with it. But the FA Cup, it's at the end of the season. If we already sealed at like the Premier League, like playing Champions League, I don't know. I just think like I understand what
man.
people are saying, right? Because back then, like the FA Cup, you get like nice matches. It was interesting.
Yeah.
But now it's the majority you just see kids playing, man. I mean, Johnny loves
Hey,
it because
man.
you get to watch the kids in shorts. But
Oh
I don't
my
see like why should I watch it, man?
Kai, you can't say that.
Of course you can, man. Maybe he's a
man,
little
listen.
bigger, man. He likes to watch that stuff, man.
Hey
Oh my
man, listen.
God.
The difference is, I think as a Chelsea fan, we all want to win as much silverware as possible. Unlike
Yeah.
Man United fans, that to them it's an ego thing. Did you see
Ego?
that? Did you see that Ollie interview?
yeah.
What happened? What happened? What did he say?
He basically said that trophies aren't that important. They're more for egos.
Egos, yeah.
What are relegation with bottom teams, man? What is that? What kind of ego is that, man? Then you get Cardiff relegated, man. Jesus Christ, man. Good mentality for United, man.
Yep, very good mentality.
Anyway,
It's just an ego
let's-
thing.
Let's
Don't need
continue with this
trophies.
guy. Yeah.
Myself here, but if the draw is kind to us, the quarterfinal draw is kind to us on
Oh
Friday.
yeah, it is after because he doesn't know that we got Porto, man. It's before
Yeah,
he
it's the
did
night. It's the night of the Athletic.
There
Yeah.
is no reason why Chelsea can't find themselves in a semi. Say we get Porto, right? Porto's
You know what's funny though? Like a few weeks ago, he wanted Roman Abramovich to leave, and if we do win the Champions League,
Yeah.
he's gonna celebrate it. You know, like I don't know what. Like
He's
like
gonna
the girl who
he's
got
gonna
the first
bend over and
phone
take
in.
it. That's what he's gonna do. He's
Yeah.
gonna bend over and take it.
Kiss the
Ah,
throat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Kiss
I should-
my ass.
I prefer not to speak. Like Mourinho says it. Like I prefer not to speak. Nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Because if I say what I was about to say 2 minutes ago, this channel will be taken down. Man. If you guys thought like the lesbian jokes and the other jokes are bad, man. That joke that I was about to say, man. No, man. The channel would have been taken down.
That's a private stream joke.
Holland scares me. But say we get Porto,
We did get Porto.
there's no reason why you're not in the semi-final, and this Chelsea team can beat anyone anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to avoid Man City. I imagine Tuchel would like to avoid Man City as well. But Real Madrid look good, but Real Madrid will be looking at this Chelsea team and feeling fairly intimidated. So I think that it is it's fair to say that what Thomas Tuchel has done to land into a Chelsea side that weren't in good form, taking over from the greatest player to have ever played for the club.
How is that even relevant? How is that fucking? Can someone please explain to me how is the fact that he was the greatest player to play for the club justify his ability and his knowledge as a manager, man?
Because you can't separate. You can't separate, Kai. That's why. You can't
Exactly.
but-
It shows you can't. Yeah. Shows you
Yeah,
can't.
but
Yeah.
to me, it just shows me he's an idiot, man. That's just all it shows to me because it's like literally, it's a completely different role, man. It's not even the same thing, man. It's not the same thing, man. Just I don't understand it. How can you say that's why he was like? No, the reason Chelsea was doing shit, it's because the greatest ever player was shit at his new role, man. It is what it is, man. Let's continue. Just
Certainly a
ridiculous.
fan's favourite. And to get them all playing and galvanise his side, find the momentum, it's incredible. I mean, the team spirit seems to be through the roof as well. They're all fighting for one another. They all seem desperate to win. Even the players that weren't playing. Do you see Jorginho?
You know what he reminds me of when he speaks? He reminds me of Johnny, man. all fighting, they're all pushing, they're all kicking, they're all tapping the badges.
Mount, Thiago,
He
Silva,
would show that picture.
all celebrating in the stand as if they're fans. Very envious of that.
He loves it. Look, that's what he loves, man. That's what he loves. Having a Stella, and screaming in the stands, thinking the players give a shit, man. That's what he loves, man.
But all credit here has to go to Thomas Tuchel. Do you know what? I need to play in a clip. Have a look at this little clip. This is done with the boys at 888 Sport. The link to the full video is in the description below.
Look at that fucking shameless plug.
Right, so I'm going to come straight to you. From the outside looking in, do you think that Abramovich made the right call in pulling the trigger on that?
Is it me or Kalishi always looks high, man?
Unfortunately, you have to say yes. I'm going to say unfortunately.
What are you talking about?
Unfortunately, I have to say for you.
What are you talking about?
You
Like,
know, I think the style.
any
of play
logical
has
person
improved.
sees that.
You're not leaking goals like a tap anymore. You haven't hit the heights where you can where you're creating loads of chances and doing what you need to be doing yet. But already I can see his idea, and you're difficult to beat. And I can see building platforms there, and he's got the experience. Like if we really want to get into the qualities, Tuchel has proved it. Like I didn't agree that Lampard should have got sacked at that time. I would have kept him in. But
I know where you would have kept him in.
Now we've seen Tuchel.
I was just about to say.
I don't think it's been too bad, and I think he can build on that. He's got to get the best out of the players that had started off flopping. It wasn't great. We're still waiting for that to click into gear. But I just as an outsider, if you were asking me which one would I put my money on to be a bit more of a success, I would say the Tuchel one, because however you say it now. I just call him Audi TT. I just call him TT.
What a difference a month makes, eh? But yeah, it's
No, what does he mean? What a difference makes, man? We were good a month ago too, man. The one who didn't see it is your stupid ass, man. Literally, if you ask any rival who's a better manager, I'll be like, why are you asking me that stupid question, man?
Yeah.
To him, that's a valid question, though.
But the thing is,
Any rivalry says they wanted us to keep Lampard is because he was making us shit.
Yeah, because
that's what.
Bro, we competed with Aston Villa for top 4, man. That's how bad we were, man.
Kai, do you remember how scared we were that Aston Villa had 3 games in hand of us and were above the table?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Look where we are now, man. Look where we are.
Kai kept bringing
now,
that up, man.
Well, he's right. He was right at the time, and
Yeah, he was right.
Everton had games, Spurs had games in hand, and all that.
People like Johnny would tell me, "Oh, we were only 6 points ahead. We were only 6 points ahead of us, and they have like 3 games in hand, and we have like City away and all that shit." Like literally, they didn't see the logic, man. The Lampard fanboys just didn't see any logic. They were so in love, man, that they didn't see that he was like cheating on them, man. That's just how it was.
Do you know why he couldn't see the improvement a month ago? It's because his eyesight was impaired from all the tears he's been having, man. He's been shedding tears for a long time.
Man.
So
yeah, doesn't sleep, man. Probably still.
That's why his bag's under his eyes. You see it?
Yeah, he doesn't sleep, man.
It's incredible from Tuchel. When you look at how tactically he seems to get it.
Look, he's in love with Tuchel now, man. Look at him.
I mean, when you think about the performances against Atletico, Kai Havertz, unreal.
And stop.
N'Golo Kante, unreal. Reece James, unreal.
Stop the video. Stop the video. Sorry, did he say Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, unreal? Wasn't he he was blaming them for Lampard's...
he was blaming them. He was saying Kai Havertz is a waste of space. Yeah. Kai Havertz, blah, blah, blah. I am willing to put money that in the next two years, Kai Havertz is going to be one of our most important players, man. I'm willing. That's how sure I am of this guy, man. He's so fucking good on the ball. Did you see the way he moved to that goal for Germany, man? He is so calm, so cool when he finishes.
Listen to Rory talking. Listen to Rory talking about tactics. You can have it, Lampard's
bro. Listen,
players. They're just not getting it.
You know what? Listening to Rory talk about fucking about that crap, man. Jesus, just I would rather. I have so many things I in my mind that I could say. I just don't want the channel to be taken down for hate. I'm just gonna leave it.
I think it's so funny. Lampard, the players are just aren't getting Lampard's tactics, and the players are just like, he said, just be aggressive. What the fuck does that mean? Do you guys know what that means? Do you know what that means? Hey, Kai, do you know what that means? Timo, what the hell is he talking about?
You it's funny. It's funny. They're probably going to Lampard. Lampard is telling them, "Hey boys, you do this, you push, you fight minerals, you push, you do this." And as soon as he leaves, they're like to each other, like, "Do you know what the fuck he's talking about, man? What the fuck was he talking about? What does he mean when he does this? What? Like he just sees
Mount's
Pep
probably in the locker room, like, Coach, I get it, Coach.
I did it. I know what you want me to do. Fight, press, and shoot the ball and knock out one of the wheelchair kids. He's like, exactly.
They have the whiteboard with the X's and the players and the shirts and stuff, and it's just one big circle. And Mount's like, I understand.
It's not only that. God. Who said? Who tells people to go and express yourself? Art teachers. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, go and express yourself. It's like, no, dude. What's the tactics? What do you want us to do? No, just go and express yourself. Go and express yourself. Okay, fine, but you're going to be sacked.
What's the funniest post match interview Lampard had? Is when he when they were talking to him about, "Hey Lampard, do you think the tactics were not good today?" He's like, "It's not about tactics. It's about showing passion and doing the basics and showing and fighting and doing this for the." And in my head, I imagine like 100 Johnnies being like, "Exactly. That's what we need to do."
Compare it to Tuchel. Gives you a lesson. He gives you a lesson after the game, bro. Tactically.
Apparently, they watch every team the game that they played before, and he watches it with the team, telling them what they should do, who they should watch with, and for, man. So
you know what really upsets me though is that there are Chelsea YouTubers that are big that make Rory look reasonable.
Yeah.
That are still not Lampard out, that are still like digging their heels, not admitting the great things that Tuchel has done since he's come in, not even admitting that in the press conferences. Tuchel is just night and day compared to like how brutish Lampard could be. Like, I did appreciate Lampard's directness, but Tuchel, the way he's direct too, but the way he does it is also like in a charming manner, and he explains it, and it's all tactical.
He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. You know what it reminds me of, right? If I was an accountant, right? If I was doing someone's accounting, right? And I have like a degree in accounting, and then a guy who sells closets comes to me and he says, "No, you do this. The number should be like this, and I should be like this." I'm like, "Who the fuck are you, man? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Why are you giving me lessons on how to do my job, man?"
That just reminded me too. One of the biggest ones. So just recently, Tuchel had a press conference where the journalist was telling him, I keep reading about Timo leaving, and I read that Timo isn't, in your plans and stuff. And Tuchel just says, "Stop reading, stop reading." Exactly. Remember when Lampard was pressed like that? What did Lampard do? He called out the very journalist that was like wrote the article about him. Liam, I think his name was. I don't remember. Yeah, Liam, and he was just like calling him out, and it's like
Liam Towney. Yeah, Liam Towney.
Like it's hilarious because like Lampard before that press conference was saying how, I don't listen to the media, I don't read any of the articles or anything, and then the next press conference he's like, "Yeah, I've been seeing the articles you're reading." Like Tuchel literally strikes me as the type of manager who doesn't read it at all. He just doesn't care.
Marshall, it wasn't the next press conference, the same press conference he said that. It was like, "Liam, I think your article is ridiculous." Bro, if I was Liam, I'd be like, "Bro, you were playing Tammy Abraham as a CDM, man. Shut the fuck up." That's the exact sentence I would say. Man.
I would have gone to him. Yeah, your tactic was against Arsenal was for Tammy Abraham to cross it to N'Golo Kante in the middle of it.
Imagine that word, man. Gee.
I'm gonna make a painting of that N'Golo heading a ball.
Kai, we've broken our promise. Let's not discuss Lampard anymore. Let's carry on. Let's carry on with the Rory video, man, because we'll never finish.
Yeah, let's do it.
Clean sheets in a row. 6 clean sheets in a row. What? 11 wins in 13 games. It's
congratulations, Rory. You know math.
Do you know what else? You got to think, right? When Tuchel was brought in, I think part of the remit within which he was brought in was to get the best out of the likes of Ziyech, Werner, Havertz. Think about that first goal against Atletico. those three lads all combining.
Look at his face, man. You know what his face looks like? You know that song on the boat. He's like, I just had sex. Is that how football is supposed to look like? Oh shit, man! I was so in love. I didn't know. It's like the guy when you end up a relationship, right? Like a toxic relationship, and you go and you meet a girl who's actually you enjoy spending time with. That's Rory, man. He just like was in love that he couldn't see anything, man.
Thank you, Kafkas. But
Thank you, Alexis, man.
You know what's funny is that people bring up that point that Tuchel was brought in to get the best out of like Kai, Timo, and Ziyech and all the new signings and stuff. I don't even think that's true, to be honest. I think that was just like what the media wanted to say. I think because like when he came in, he didn't even play Kai Havertz that much, and then Kai got injured. He wasn't even playing Ziyech that much. Like it just contradicted those ideas that were put out there by journalists that he Tuchel was brought in to get the best out of the Germans. So I love how he brings that up, but I don't even think that's even relevant.
Yeah. Shall we continue, people?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
And guide Chelsea into, we are into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's truly unbelievable.
I counted. He touched his hair 27 times since the beginning of this video, man.
Yeah, in this game, against Atletico, he just got it so right, so tactically spot on. And I think some people were suggesting that we could have played a different front line. Olivier Giroud has been ruthless for Chelsea in Europe. The reason
28?
Tuchel didn't go for him is because he had his plan. And his plan paid off immediately. The reason for starting Werner up top in a sort of 3-4-2-1 formation and not playing Giroud was for pace. And that first goal demonstrated exactly why. They just couldn't live with his pace. Timo Werner was just too much for Atletico.
Imagine having a coach that actually knows football tactics, man.
actually knows a player's strengths.
Not me, man. Not me, man. I've never imagined it, man. I've never. Not me, man.
Did you say he touched his head 28 times? Is that what you said?
28, 29.
I think that's about the same points that we got with Frank on it.
Yeah, exactly. It is. Hair stroke for every fucking point, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I do feel for Frank a little bit, though. I do feel.
Oh, shut up, Will. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Fine, man. He's fine.
Will, chat. Will is just trying to be loved, man. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, he's trying to face turn. Yeah. He's trying to face turn. That's all.
He is.
Yeah. You don't got to worry about Lampard. I'm sure he's fine with his wife, with his new kid, and enjoying the salary he's owed.
It's compensation money.
Yeah. Sitting there watching his wife breastfeed while Tuchel makes us to a Champions League final, man. Just like the way it was written.
You know what I think Lampard.
There's one.
What I think Lampard does? He's probably like drinking a beer, watching us make it to the Champions League, and he's like, "I made that team. I got those signings."
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
By the way, I got those players.
Every time Mount scores a goal, he's like, "That's my son. That's my boy. That's my boy."
Here's his birth certificate. That's my boy.
The one thing I'll give him credit for,
from Tony Mount.
What?
One thing he didn't say that. Oh, Lampard set the foundation. This whole business of people that are saying. I'm glad he hasn't said that yet. But the video hasn't finished.
If he says it, I'm done.
Bro, did you hear what Johnny said? That Lampard should get a medal if we win the Champions League.
Yeah. I was on that. Yeah.
I wouldn't even give him I wouldn't even give it a match ball from Sports Direct, man, and signed it.
If we win the Champions League, I will die if by some anomaly Lampard just comes in, hijacks, and he's like, "Yeah," he holds up the trophy. And Tuchel's like tied up in a rope behind the bench or something.
Marshall, what do you think about Jesus?
When Will says that to you, there's something wrong, bro.
We have 93 people watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it with people. We are less than 30 subscribers away from 1K. So please help us out, man. I got dogs. I need to eat, man. I need to fill in my Pepsi. My Pepsi's running low, you know.
Yeah.
Talking of Pepsi, I've just got some
which allowed that to flourish. So overall,
what did you get, Will?
I've got some Pepsi. I don't know why I said that, but
Shut up, Will.
Congratulations, Will.
I've just been incredibly impressed with both the conduct and also qualities of Thomas Tuchel. He got it so right on every level. I mean, he's
look how shocked he is, man. Jesus Christ,
so
man.
perfectly on and off the pitch. Chelsea are now so difficult to beat. We are in last 8 of
Say it louder, you
European
bitch.
Cup.
Jesus Christ, man.
It just doesn't get better than that.
Wait, is this an ASMR video? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I was about to say things. I was about to say.
So good.
Bro, that couch doesn't help, man. It looks like you know, like it looks like those like 1998 Russian porn couches, man. That's what it looks like.
It's like a casting couch. I was about to say, it looks like a casting couch.
Casting couch. I'm not gonna lie, that looks like the most uncomfortable casting couch I've ever seen.
I've got a theory why he cut his hair. I think he was going to go on the run, but he cut his hair so he didn't get noticed because he realised what a shitty statement he was making at the start.
You know why he actually
and he
cut
didn't
his
want to be
hair?
recognised.
Do you know why he actually cut his hair?
Why is that?
He was on a Sidemen barber challenge, and they had to cut his hair for him, and they shaved like half of it off.
You know what they should have done, Will? They should have given him a reverse Mohican and shaved the middle off and leave the sides on like that. They should have done, motherfucker.
Make him look like the Nahara Desert, man.
Shave his eyebrows off as well. They should have done.
And I now genuinely believe that there's no reason why Chelsea can't win the European Cup.
It's the Champions League, man. It's not 1988, man. And you were born in 1988, 89, man. Stop calling it the European Cup, man.
You know,
It's so fucking cringy,
there's some
man.
very strong teams left, but with a bit of luck, we can make it through the night. Mate, amazing. So, to you,
Bro, I can't get over the fact that his arm is that short, man. I just can't get over it. Look at you know what it looks like. It looks like a teenage girl's arm, man.
No, do you know what it is? You know his arm is probably less than half in length of Mendy's arm. That's what it is, right? Do you know? No.
Bro, his arm is as long as Mendy's index finger. Oh, anyway.
Thomas Tuchel, thank you for guiding this team.
Fuck you, Rory.
Kafkas, check your
so
DMs,
positively
pal.
and so well. And it'd be my honour to buy your pint in Istanbul.
I'm joking, Rory.
Oh, bollocks. If you offered me a pint, I'd piss in the glass and throw it at you. That's what I'd do.
It's probably poison, man.
Wait. Hey. Let's be rational here. All right? Andrew.
Yeah, well,
Andrew,
Rory looks like the kind of guy. He would buy you a beer, and then at the end of the night, he would stand near you and be like, "That was your part, you know, with the bill."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You owe me this."
No, in that case, never mind. But I was going to say, Andrew, let's not be hasty, all right? You drink the beer first, and then you piss in it and you throw it at him.
Fine, yeah. Fine. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You got to take the hospitality when it comes.
Andrew, you've actually got to buy the beer, and then you got to piss in it, and then you got to give it to him.
Drink the damn beer first.
Why would I spend my own money? Why would I spend my own money on this
Disrespect.
prick?
Because it'll
I'm
be
getting
worth
to
it,
buy me a
Andrew.
beer.
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
Why would it be worth it, man?
Yeah, why would it be worth it?
To see Rory
Exactly, well.
cry, soaked in piss.
Jesus Christ, Will.
What kind of things do you think about, Will?
I mean, technically, Andrew brought this up.
You know what? Well, you need to stop going to the German aisle in the Pornhub, man. You need to stop going into that, man.
I think I saw leaked footage of a Will at the brothel.
No,
Goodness.
He's not off the hook yet, man. He's not off the hook yet because he needs to post an apology to Roman, man. Like, I want an apology.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Bro, you think Roman gives a shit about this little shit, man? Roman doesn't even know his name, man.
I don't care, bro.
Roman's too
We want
busy
to see an
fighting
apology,
allegations
man.
right now.
Nah, he fought it, man. He fought it.
Yeah, no, that one's crazy because the person who's making these rumors up knows he's not going to win the lawsuit. Yeah, he doesn't, take down the articles or the book or whatever he said.
Oh yeah,
it's just he's getting sued for. He's gonna be really
Marshall,
broke after this.
Roman's like Mayweather, man. He's undefeated. He doesn't lose, bro. He doesn't lose, man. Always.
No, and honestly,
I'd be worried about not Roman suing me, sending some boys round. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Those Russians,
his Oilers,
yeah,
his Gazpro company.
Let's just say,
people.
probably we've all seen the films. Those Russians know how to make people disappear. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to wake up with like a propane tank on my bed.
No, he's gonna wake up in his bed in the middle of Siberia. That's what he's gonna wake up. I don't know how he got there. Do you know what I mean? It's a Roman dude.
Oh my god! But look, hey, I'll admit too. Like I learned for some reason this week. I've been learning so much about Roman Abramovich. Like just the way that we run our club. Like this man is a proper businessman. He's made his own wealth, and you can see how. What's up, bro?
Sorry, I just saw Johnny's comment. Johnny's mocking his own saying.
Minerals, man.
But yeah, it's crazy. It's you see how it translates to the club and how it's made us successful. How he really does run this like a business. That's why we're able to afford all the players we can afford. Unlike Man City, where like its owner is literally a prince who just inherited his money. He doesn't know how to run like an actual proper business.
Bro, he used to sell rubber ducks, man. He got into a business of selling rubber ducks. Abramovich, I lived in Russia, man. I know how rough of a place it is to grow up, So
do you know what?
Need to do everything to survive,
Nobody knows how much this guy's really worth. You know what I mean? They keep having a guess. No one knows how much he's really worth.
Yeah,
he went through a divorce, and he's still spending $500 million on a frigging super yacht. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and unlike Stan Kroenke, he's the one who is in charge of his own money, not his wife, man.
Yeah.
So that's good for us. That's good for us.
Yeah.
Anyway, people, we're gonna end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction today. We're gonna keep it short. We're gonna do the reactions around this like 47 to an hour.
Yeah.
Just so people who want to rewatch it again rather than us just yapping about random stuff. But we will have the Chelsea show this weekend.
And unpopular opinions as well. We're gonna have
unpopular opinions. I'm actually free this week, so I'm gonna do it with the boys as well.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for tuning in. I honestly appreciate it. We had like at one point we had like 96, 97 people watching it.
Yeah.
So we truly do appreciate. Just help us out, share it, help us get to 1K because that's the goal for all of us, man.
Yeah.
And keep the channel going because that's at the end of the day we're doing what we love. That's the only reason we have the channel.
Yeah.
Take care, people. Drink your vitamins and your minerals.
Oh, kiss the badge. Slide on your knees. Say you love Chelsea. Don't do drugs, as Kai would say. Have a good one.